What's up, guys? It's Go, and today I finally decided to make a beginner guide. So, for reference, I am level 72. I've been playing for a month and a half, give or take. My BP is currently 930,000. I am number 11 in my server. But yeah, let's just get into it. So to start, this is probably, if not the most important thing, you need to be doing daily quest. The backbone of this game is almost XP. Everything is unlocked by XP. All the content, while you might have most stuff unlocked by level 50, like daily instances and stuff, they continue to unlock more and better rewards as you increase your level. Conquerors challenges. Once you get to level 80, you can start getting golden gear. So that stuff's important to do. So make sure you're doing almost all your dailies every day. The only one I wouldn't recommend is the coin exchange. If you bought this every day, if you hadn't, you would have saved 900 gems at the end of the month. So that's a big deal for free-to-play players. The next piece of advice I can give you is to join an active or strong club. I currently join the number 1 club. That's not necessary. You just join an active or the highest you can join. The main reason is, the higher and more active you are, the more likely you guys are to donate to you. Also, donate memories and character shards. As well as, probably even more importantly, the club challenge. You guys need to be able to defeat these in order to get better loot. Once you get up to Guryu, we literally just beat him 2 days ago. We beat Glory Boss 2 days ago. Once you get up to Guryu, you can finally have a chance to get golden gear out of the boss. Next up, you're going to be wanting to buy stamina from the shop every day. The amount you buy kind of depends on how much gems you're wanting to save, or if you're cheap to play. If you're cheap to play, buying 150 gems worth every day won't be as big of a deal as it is for a free-to-play player. So if you're free to play, you want to buy 50 gems every day, okay, that's fine. I do suggest buying 150 though, at least for like the first few weeks, as you're getting a lot of XP from that, and you're going to be progressing a lot of levels earlier on, like at least level 40. I would keep buying 150, maybe stop after then. To play, you're probably going to find it's hard to get SSR characters. I know you get 1 guaranteed, plus you'll get Boros at some point, but you're going to want to have leveled some SRs, as they're easier to level as well, and they're easier to obtain too. So for starters, you're going to level up a Mai. He's great for pretty much everything, especially Hero X Villain, obviously the hero side. Another great one, Golden Ball. He's great AoE. He can even be used later game. Just overall really nice hero. Then we got Beast King. Beast King follows up, so he's especially great for bossing. He's just great for every stage. He's helped carry me through a bunch of battles that I probably shouldn't have won without him. And then finally, we got Genus. I finally stopped using him as much because I got Child Emperor, but his clones are so useful for taking hits. He's pretty much essential to have for Guryu boss. Overall, these four SRs are like debatably better than a lot of SSRs, so you definitely need to try to get them. Alright, next up we got boss challenges. So you're going to be wanting clearing these every day, 3 times at least. They give you badges, which are like super hard to come by. You need them for limit breaking. I wouldn't recommend resetting them for free to play. You can if you want to, and if you do want to, I would do Grappler, and then Esper next. Probably wouldn't do Duelist or High Tech, just as there's so many good Grapplers to level, as well as some pretty good Espers. If you're cheap to play like me, you can probably spare a few gems to reset and not have it like affect you as much. But if you're free to play, I wouldn't really bother spending as much gems on this unless you absolutely need to. This is another pretty crucial part of the game. You need to be buying these 36 limited vouchers every time they come around, which is either it's once a month for now, and it hopefully will be twice a month, either next month or the next, hopefully soon. So that means you need to be saving 7,920 gems per month, or 264 gems daily. I know that sounds like a lot, but if you're in Platinum Arena, you're getting 200 gems daily for doing nothing. So that's just 64 gems from everything else you're doing. So overall, it's not that hard, but you also have to consider you should be spending gems on energy or whatever else, but at very least save up that much per month so you can have a chance to get specifically Zombie Man or any really LSSR that you want. So here's a mistake people are often making is you need to prioritize gear stats over buffs or set buffs right now. The benefit that you get from having the buffs from the sets is just not as beneficial as just going for full stats right now. Until you get a bunch of golden gear, even purple, with all decent stats that you want to have for that specific character on them, it's just better off using the stats right now. So let's take Carnage for example. I'm using all health gear right now. I mean, besides the substats, but I'm using all HP on him because Carnage uses HP gear, as opposed to just trying to use a whole night set where I have to use some blues, maybe even some greens for some people. It's just worth prioritizing stats over sets. Alright, so your vitality you're going to want to use every day for 3 times on unnatural disasters. But beyond that, you're honestly better off just saving it for, we have that Halloween event going on right now where you can use your vitality. And you can also save it until you're level 80, where once you're level 80, you'll have a chance to get orange gear out of the Conqueror's Challenge. So just do the 90 vitality on unnatural disaster and save the rest unless you really need some more, blue or purple gears, but at least wait until you're level 60 to have a chance. Alright, so you're going to want to be doing these dailies every day. As you level up, you'll get better loot. Also, the battles will be harder. But you're going to be doing this every day. You get XP, you get coins, and you also get training instances. Now, people often ask me how my BP is so high. A lot of it has to do with these books. I use them every day whenever I have them. Also, figurines, but we'll talk about that a little later. Just make sure you're doing these every day using your 2 tickets and continue to progress. Although I have found that if you can't clear it at about 80%, the loot from doing a stage that you could beat from just sweeping it is actually better than doing it intermediate, but someone can fact check me on that. Alright, so next up we got figurines. Whenever people ask me about how high my BP is, a lot of it has to do with figurines. I've spent a lot of badges, as well as, besides grappler, as well as coins, leveling up all these characters in here. So just click target. I could bring Smileman up another star level. I'm not going to do that yet, but just doing these and also trading their bases for higher bases that you can have is definitely going to help increase your BP by a lot. But that's pretty much all I have to say. Let me know if you guys want a part 2. I have a few more things that I would like to mention, but we'll see how this video does, and I'll catch you guys later.